Hey kiddos, this is Mrs. Spivey, and today we're going to talk about note values in a 4/4 time signature. This is a part 1 video. We'll have more to come. Lots of vocabulary coming up, so stay with me, okay? The 4/4 time signature means 4 beats in a measure, and the quarter note gets 1 beat. A measure is how we divide or measure music in between 2 bar lines. A bar line is what we use to divide notes into measures, and a quarter note is a note that gets 1 beat in a 4/4 time signature. I know you can do it. The time signature at the beginning of a piece is the rule maker when it comes to note value. It's one of the first things you should look at when you look at your music. The time signature will tell you how to count. So what's the rule? In a time signature, the top number tells you how many beats are in a measure. The bottom number tells you what kind of note gets 1 beat. So here we've got 4 beats in a measure, and 4 in the quarter note gets 1 beat. So your 4 on top means 4 beats in a measure, and the 4 on bottom means that the quarter note gets 1 beat. You got it? Me neither. Let's try it again. We'll make it a little bit easier. Let's relate our music vocabulary to something that we already know about, money. Here's our music again with the 4/4 time signature. Everything in between 2 bar lines is a measure, right? How do we know how much to put inside each measure? Imagine our measures were dollars. How many quarters belong in a dollar? 4 quarters, right? 4 quarters and $1, it's the same value. Just like 4 quarters belong in a dollar, 4 quarter notes belong in a measure. Our measure is everything in between 2 bar lines. Because the time signature is 4/4, we know we must have 4 beats in between every bar line. A quarter note gets 1 beat, so how many quarter notes will it take to make it to 4? 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals 4, right? 4 quarter notes in a measure. So here's our bar line, 1, 2, 3, 4 quarter notes, and another bar line to end the measure. Just like 4 quarters equals $1, 4 quarter notes equals 1 measure. Let's try it out. Remember, our 4/4 time signature tells us that there must be 4 beats in a measure, and also that the quarter note gets 1 beat. A measure is the area in between bar lines. Let's add in the right number of quarter notes per measure now. 1, 2, 3, 4, bar line. We stopped at 4 because that top number right here tells us 4 beats in a measure, so we got to stop at 4. Let's do another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, bar line. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, bar line. See how easy that is? You got it? I knew you could do it. Way to go. One more little exercise. Can we divide these quarter notes into measures using bar lines? Sure we can. Remember, our 4/4 time signature tells us there must be 4 beats in a measure, and also that the quarter note gets 1 beat. A measure is the area in between bar lines. Let's put the bar lines in the correct places now. All we have to do is count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, bar line. 1, 2, 3, 4, bar line. You got this. Let's keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, bar line. Way to go. Here's the vocabulary that we learned and we put into practice. The 4/4 time signature means 4 beats in a measure, and the quarter note gets 1 beat. A measure is how we divide or measure music in between 2 bar lines. A bar line is how we divide notes into measures. And a quarter note is a note that gets 1 beat in a 4/4 time signature. These other 3 vocabulary words, we'll worry about those in our 4/4 part 2 video. But you did a great job. I knew you could do it. If you want to, download the 4/4 time signature part 1 PDF for a little more practice. If you bring me the completed worksheet, you can choose from the treasure box. I'm so proud of you and I love you a bunch. I'll talk to you soon.